It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Would get closer
because
to
you
it,
can hear
just
it.
cause, yeah.
Well, see, I'm a singer, so I know you got to get in the mic. You got to
do.
get in there. Where we going, twin? Get in there, get in there.
Well,
Fuck is we doing it?
and boom, what's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the Godline and Chasing the Dream. I'm your host, Maniacal, Menace, Cosmic, say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And today it's a vibey day, it's a smooth day, and I got the bestie on the side of me right now, and I guess we're just gonna get into it. Put y'all hands together for Tyja, or how would you like to just boom, Tyja. There we go.
My name is Tyja. I never been a liar. You hear these bars? They just straight fire.
I don't know if I went up or down. That's hot fire. Hot fire Tyja. How's it going? How you been?
I'm good. And you?
I'm living, making it through life. This is appreciate you for letting me accommodate your humble abode here.
Thank you.
It's really nice. It's comforting. This is a very comforting.
Oh wait,
place.
let me set the tone.
Uh-oh.
So we are. Welcome to my house. This is my couch.
We were practicing that one.
We were practicing. So we got a blanket here. I made the blanket crocheted by me.
You did make this entire blanket?
Yeah. Took them up.
Yo.
And it's a
that's-
king size.
Yeah, this thing is big.
Yeah.
Wow. And you did pattern.
Yeah. And I even added little flowers. You guys can't see, but I added little
That's
flowers
dope.
to it. I made the flowers as well. Yes, there's flowers all over it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's awesome.
We have here some
Oh,
wine.
wine beer. Wine beer.
Wine beer.
So the Chardonnay and Rosé toast to the day. Yeah.
Tink.
Clink. There it is. That went down the wrong tube.
And beknownst to Kyle, I have a special treat too.
Special treats. Boom.
Spin wheel.
Come on now. Taking it back to old school. When
Spin
is the last time you've seen a good pecan? Pecan spin wheels? Like pecan spin. How do you eat your pecan spin wheel?
Gotta warm it up in the microwave.
Okay.
10 seconds.
10
Really
seconds. You
5.
got it. Yeah.
5 seconds.
I like to give it a good 8. I like to catch it in between, you know,
Yeah.
right there before it hits the beep.
And then when you eat it, the way I eat it, you gotta eat it like kids, like it's burning the roof of your mouth, but you gotta yeah. You can feel it. That's the only time you can be a dragon. You feel the heat coming out on your hands. You go, yeah, that. That's how you eat it.
With these, depending on how hot it is, and if my fingers could take it, I like to peel off the pinwheel, and I eat the outside perimeter first. I eat that first, and then I might chomp, attack the center, or I might push the center out, eat that next.
Push the center out. This is all tactics I've used.
Yeah.
My brother's a savage. He just put the whole thing in his mouth.
Really? Oh no!
I was you ruined the experience.
You only have so much time that you get to experience with that certain pinwheel. I mean, even though there is 2, if you just boop pop it in, it's only gonna last for so long.
Yeah, it's not the same.
You know what my dad told me? My dad told me that you like vanilla wafers.
Yeah.
You're not a fan though.
I was a pink wafer person.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Or the Nutty Buddies.
Yeah. All right. So I do like the pink wafers. I prefer the strawberry kind. Those I do prefer the Keebler strawberry wafers. But when it comes to vanilla wafers, the little cookies, the actual cookies that you put in banana pudding, my dad showed me something that he does with vanilla wafers. And I was like, I never knew this. So what he does is he likes to take his vanilla wafer and he bites the cookie, right? He bites it, right? He eats that little piece. And then he takes that cookie because it's a wafer, right? And it's got holes in it. And he huffs in it. He blows in it. And basically what it does, it softens the cookie up. And so when you eat it, it's not as crunchy anymore, and it's just a soft cookie after that. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I've never I was like, what?
Houdini?
Who? Why? At what point in time did you figure that that's the thing to do? I thought you were finna say
that really like old country weird shit. Can I say shit?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can say all types of curse
Okay.
words.
Yeah, that country weird shit. You know, people will be like eating cheese and vanilla wafers.
Oh no! Yeah,
I thought that's what you was finna say.
I don't.
I was like, oh,
well,
yuck.
I am a commodity cheese block eating ass nigga.
I am a flaming hot Cheeto inside the pickle eating ass nigga.
Ooh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Like the sticks inside the big pickle.
Yeah. Oh, you real hood. Yeah. All right, man. You got a candy lady down the street. She got a candy lady down the street. Yeah.
And the Coke cups.
Yeah, the Coke cups. Hucklebucks, push pops, man. However you want it. Hell yeah, good times, man. You chill.
Or the Kool-Aid pickles.
Oh, see, I got put on the Kool-Aid pickles not too long ago. I never had a Kool-Aid pickle until like a few years ago, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm more of a hot pickle, sour pickle type of person.
I definitely am a sour pickle person.
You're a sour pickle. It's got to be crunchy though.
I don't like hot pickles. Like I like the way I make it hot. Like like the hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
Hot. Like I'm not like don't give me a hot pickle. You know.
You don't care for a hot pickle. Oh yeah.
Because it tastes like artificial hot.
My grandma used to make hot pickles, and she would make official. Like she used to get the big dumb flasket pickle.
Yeah. Remember, it used to be like bigger than a cucumber type. I remember those.
It was so goddamn big. It's like I can't even fit in my hand. So
bigger than a can.
Yeah, the one of the ones that can you
yeah.
So she used to make those, and she used to make pickled onions, and she used to make hot pickles out of it. And these pickles was hot. Like if you wasn't ready to eat these pickles, oh my goodness, you wouldn't be able to get through a pickle. And she would cut it up and put it on a sandwich, one of those welfare burgers that what you call it? We used to talk about Eddie Murphy. Yeah, with the big bell pepper in there. Oh Lord, with big old chunks of pickle, hot pickle on that thing.
I do eat hot sauce on my popcorn though.
That's okay.
Like if I'm at home, like I could hot sauce on my popcorn. Like I just, do a little. But if I'm in a movie theater, I'll throw some jalapenos in my popcorn.
Whoa.
And then do the white cheddar.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
We stepping up the snack game over here.
Yeah, fat kid at heart.
I wasn't
big fat kid.
I can throw down when it comes to some snacks now.
Yeah.
Like I used to sweet tart it up when it came to a movie. Like whenever I come to the movies, Sweet Tarts was, and it wasn't the thing for me because I'd always fuck up the roof of my mouth, and I never noticed that I was doing that until like I got home and I'm like, wow, I taste all this extra skin in my mouth. Just all that used to just scrape up the roof of my mouth. But yeah, so what is your go-to movie treat when you get to the movies?
The movies, when I get to the movies, I think my movie treat is definitely popcorn. But I have two ways I make the popcorn. So I either do the white cheddar.
Okay.
I do the white cheddar powder, or I'll with the jalapenos if I'm feeling like a spicy kind of day.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have a sweet day, so I'll do just the peanut M&Ms in my popcorn.
You're M&M in the popcorn type of person.
Yeah.
I am an extra butter type of person. I like a good extra.
You like that wet ass popcorn.
I do like a little wet ass popcorn. I don't mind if it get a little soggy.
Yeah.
I actually go in the middle. I'm like, hey, half me up real quick. Go ahead, a little butter down, and then go ahead and pour the rest on top and butter down that right there. I want to feel the arteries clogging.
You know what though? Movie theaters have actually like upped their game, and they sell liquor now. So I'm a liquor at the movie theater kind of person. Oh, yeah? Now. I'm like
that. I mean, the first
I'll be like, give me a cool drink.
Out here is where I really discovered like luxury movie theater going.
Oh
like
yeah,
where you got the reclining seats. And then they also come out and bring you food and shit. Those type of dinings. It's fun. That's the first time I got a Monte Cristo.
But I'm old now. If I get too comfortable,
I can't get too comfortable.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
I would definitely go to sleep.
But listen, I am the kind of person. Me and my friends, like me and my girlfriends, will be like, "You want to go to a movie?" And we will go in like sweats or pajamas, in our house shoes.
Yeah.
Take a blanket.
definitely. Yeah, no, that's
like we in the house, we snuggled up. You know,
yeah, like I'm. This is just a bigger movie screen, but I'm definitely gonna come. Like I'm just coming downstairs.
Yeah,
to get on the sofa.
Yeah, Nah. Welcome to my house. This is a couch.
This is
a couch.
We should just always try to insert that anywhere we can.
All night.
Yeah. That's a good. I do like as getting older, there's certain things that I don't care for in movies now. And I realize this. I love a good movie experience, but 4DX, not for me. Not for me no more.
They have 4D now?
The 4D shit where you feel everything and they spray water in your face.
I don't want that.
You don't.
I don't know what that is.
It's too much. That's what it is.
First of all, we both wear glasses. Yeah. I might not have mine on now, but we both wear. I don't even like 3D because I'll be like, this is trippy.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to trippy, I just can't have shit poking me. All right. The last thing I went to see was 4D was that Avatar movie, and Avatar, they shoot arrows and shit at you, and I was on acid. I did not expect for the fucking the goddamn seats to be poking me in the back when we getting shot with fake arrows. Like, what are we doing? Like, don't do this to me. I'm an adult. Like, I shouldn't be getting startled like this. The seats is moving and shit. Mist is spraying in my face. I'm like, I didn't know this was gonna be 4D. I didn't know this was like 4D, the real experience. I don't want real like this. Like I'm trying to enjoy it, and like intense scenes come up, and every 5 minutes you get a fucking arrow poke in the back, and I'm like, what the?
Okay.
And I'm in this. I really. The movie was good, but I'm in this bitch like this. Man, just like, Doc, why is shit poking me? I don't want shit to be. I don't want things to be poking me while I'm fucking trying to enjoy my movie experience. It don't make sense. Like, why would you make a movie like that? I guess it's for the kids.
Controversial topics. I've never seen any of the Avatars.
Oh, well, have you seen any of the Twilights?
Oh yeah, I've seen all.
Okay, well,
in like middle school, of course.
Yeah, the reason I saw the Twilights is because I thought that this was going to give me in good standings when it came to dating.
I saw it because at the time, we were in middle school and everybody was like, I heard there's sex in the movie. It was kind of like the 50 Shades of Grey for middle school.
Really?
I mean, it was like a kiss. It was.
Oh.
No, but we were in middle school, like everybody. Yeah. Well, no, not middle school. I was probably in high school.
Oh, I was about to say, well, yeah, because I was just thinking about it. I was like, well, nah, you ain't that much younger than me.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Huh.
I'm big dog. Big dog. I'm big dog.
Big dog.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not that much younger. No. But okay.
Yeah, so high school. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask. And since we're live on television.
Okay.
Thoughts on poetry game right now? The scene, the vibe. What are some hot places to go? Because you've really been on the scene more than me.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't say I have been out like that. I'm trying to get out and about more. I am.
Wait, hold on.
Out and about. Uh-huh.
Out and about. Welcome to my house. This is a couch.
Yeah, she's up too.
Okay, go.
Yeah, no, I am trying to be out and about a little more. But the places that they are go, they got the local seat on Mondays. That way poetry on Thursdays. Nice. Anything wine. Wine is just branching the fuck out. If you want to go to New York and come on wine. Tuesdays,
Philadelphia.
There's wine. There's Wednesdays wines. There's Thursdays wine. There's also wine comedy that he's getting out. Man, there's so much going on when it comes to right about now poetry. this whole poetry scene, I'm glad to be. I keep saying it every time I come on here because it's just I'm not bashing comedy, but I always put the two together because that's where I started. So it's
commodity.
Just like, yeah, it's like I want the poetry to be where the comedy is at, but I also want the comedy to be where the rapping is at, and I want the rapping to be where the acting is at, just so that motherfuckers come out here and get paid, like because this is like it's talent what we're doing. Besides what actors do. Actors don't come up with their own shit. They just memorize other people's shit.
TikTok.
Right. Which is cool. Do your thing, you know. If you can come up with it really, really good. Yeah. It's a bag of salt and vinegar chips. I can only enjoy them for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you crave it, you crave it.
You crave it. It is a craving. It is a craving.
Okay.
But I do prefer to, like, you know, give a little bit here, a little bit there. But I think the scene itself, it is, since I've seen it, I've only been here for 5 years, it has just kept growing. It expands from like having wine on Wednesdays to like now having wine on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and also other poetry shows throughout the entire week. Like, in the beginning, I didn't know where you can go do poetry at. They had certain places,
random places,
fizzle in,
very random,
and then, you know, drop out. But now they got places that are sticking, that are there. If you really want to go practice, you can do the gauntlet. If you want to go from here to there, just so you can get your chops up and so you can get your piece out, there's places all over, and it's a joy to be a part of the scene now.
Okay. So, you know, we've been like, you know, every time we have some new shit, we'll call each other. We'll definitely like spit, share, things like that.
That is true.
But, you know, one thing that I have been working on and, you know, trying to create more pieces that cater to like the male audience, you know, necessarily their attention span. Not the attention span, but like their attention preferences. Sorry, excuse me.
Okay.
So pieces that men will be like, yeah, like, you know, because remember I said I did mention I was like, you know, I feel like men come to like poetry events, but it's usually in a you know, either they're artists, they're performers, and they just enjoy the craft, or they're people who come to the event with someone. But, you know, I feel like sometimes, you know, art doesn't always reflect like the male perspective. And so one thing I've been trying to work on is like, how do we capture that crowd, you know, because you'll hear the women like, like you hear them responding, but it's kind of like, dang, like, are we not showing the whole picture, you know?
Well, I guess it depends on where you're going and what type of where you're going and the type of crowd you're expecting to see. Because certain places, as you know, certain places are going to garner a certain type of people, and
certain places, the vibe is going to match the host.
Yeah, that's always a fun one.
The vibe, you know what
That's
kind of poetry
fun.
night you're gonna have based on who is hosting. I'll be like, Lord, I know what kind of night we're having tonight.
Yeah,
you
buckle up.
Woo.
If you're ready to feel the feels tonight. Yeah, there's so many, and there's different genres of poetry as well, that you don't just have to stick to. If you don't want to hear this tonight, you can always hear this. So it's not just going to be that same black and sad, like I always say. It ain't going to be that. So,
Black and sad.
Yeah, that black and sad, man.
What you mean that?
Sad.
I call it. You know, I be calling it the blackity black.
It get people down, man. You know, it's the ones where it makes white people feel. It's like, oh shit. Was I supposed to come here? I paid money, reparations, right? It's like, yeah, no.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it's just like you don't. It doesn't necessarily always have to be that. You know, there's erotic.
There's 4 types you're gonna run into.
Oh, there you go.
Every time there's gonna be the black, or the black sad. There's going to be erotic. There's going to be love.
Hey, there it is.
And then there's going to be trauma.
And that trauma. is man, if you ain't ready for it, because oh man, people can really
real poets be putting you in it. Like, remember we went to that one with Anos and that girl was talking about how she was in that abusive relationship and how much in love she was.
Yeah,
I
was like,
she
whoa.
had us on the edge of our seats, like,
baby, just leave,
but
baby.
Me and him was having a conversation like, she loved him. He like,
that's love
he
right
was like,
there.
baby, leave. I was like, oh my God, this girl is in there. Oh.
To be able to come up and write that and be able to want to share that's what you share, and it's like everybody has a piece. The vulnerability
everybody has a piece.
The vulnerability that I feel when it comes to something like that, I'm like, wow, you like, what type of person do you have to be able to share something?
Oh, you just
like that.
I don't think it's like a poet has to be a type of person to share something like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like every true poet gets to a place where it's like I have to get this out. I have to get this out. I don't care who hears, and maybe somebody needs to hear it, but it's got to get up out of there. Right. And I feel like every poet gets to that moment where you like, I got to share. Because think about the one you wrote about, what do I tell my son when he has a bad dream? Yeah. Remember, I just remember when you was like, I gotta say this when Father's Day coming up. My baby, you was talking about your son. You was like, nah, I gotta say this. And then you was like, I gotta say it again. My daddy coming to hear this. I was like, yeah, tell Pops I said what's up. Yeah. I was like, no, facts. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like sometimes it's just like, I feel like poets is like, I need to say this.
Yeah.
You know?
That
now,
itch.
Yeah, the itch. And then I also think there's like a fifth category that kind of goes unspoken. I think the fifth category, so there's blackity black or black sad. Yeah. There's trauma, there's love, there's erotic. But I think the fifth category that you're going to run into is kind of all over the place. But I think as artists, I would classify that category as it needs to be said. Like that's that, fun. Yeah, those are so fun because it's like this message doesn't necessarily conclude the viewpoints of the author. Yeah. But it needs to be said.
We need to speak on this.
It needs to be said. And sometimes those be the hardest topics. Them be the poems like nobody in the audience responds to, or like they get angry. You said it. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah. You know
you know what night I'm talking about.
What you talking about? They got Anos poem that nobody cares about.
That night, and it was just so much backlash.
I want a wife, but I don't want to be married. There
we go. And he was like talking about toxicity in males, and like, afterwards it was.
Man, we got some good artists out here. It'll make you think.
Listen,
they'll really put you in a bag.
The audience didn't. That category is the poems where the audience may not vibe with it, right? But the artists know like it needed to be said, and you really put it into a perspective where everyone can understand it and feel it. And view it from a whole nother perspective, because that poem he wrote was so fire. Even the one you wrote about, I don't know the title, but the new one, the funny one with the
erectile dysfunction. Yes! Oh, the ED in me.
The ED in me, and you made it so funny. But I feel like you did. You was like, and in the end, you was like, this does not reflect the viewpoints of the author.
Yeah.
I was like,
I put that in the beginning now, just because I'm like, this. I switched it up. You probably haven't heard it since I've revised it and be like, okay.
You put it in the beginning.
Yeah, just because I'm like, all right.
I need to make this clear.
You're right, because I don't know if you know us poets and be like, man, what's he talking about? You got a micro? And it's like, hold on now. This is just me expressing my feelings of being able to tap into a certain realm of silliness. Man. It's not expressing my viewpoints of what I go through as a man. No, I don't have those problems. But I'm just saying, as men, we do occur those problems. And so it's something that I can't talk about. Yeah. But, it
needs to be said.
The statements in this poem does not express the views of the poet. So, Just understand.
That is fire. That line was so fire. And I didn't think about that's what the name of that fifth category was going to be until you said that. And I was like, that is so facts, because I feel like every poet has at least one piece where it's like, this has nothing to do with me, but I seen it and I understand it.
Yeah.
And let me switch up how you looking at it. Like, let me say,
yeah.
it's like where it's really what it is a poem that challenges the audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know you came here for this, and I know you usually think about this like this, but I challenge you to see and feel this.
Yeah.
And people be so conflicted that they be really mad at the artist. You be like, hey.
That's exactly what ain't no go. And I in my head, as being an artist, I can't see it. I don't see why people get so upset by it. And I'm like the kid that can't see the scholastic image. You know how when you try to fucking look at it and be like, you gotta pull it away from your face slowly. And like, I don't see shit still. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, so when people are like, man, dog, that made me outraged. And I'm like, why? I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see what's happening. I hear what he's saying and everything, and it reaches me in a different tone than it does everybody else. And so I'm like,
it's a gift and a curse. It's a necessary evil.
Ooh. To
be able to see all perspectives. And unfortunately, not everybody has that gift.
No.
You know? And even if it's not a gift, sometimes it's a skill, it's a practice, because you write and because we see things and we feel things. It's kind of like we practice, the writing is practicing putting what we see into words. Right. And when we put it into words, as the creative in us, you can't help but feel. Yeah. So I think it's a necessary evil that comes with the gift.
Yeah. It's like, how do you hone that? How do you tweak it to where it doesn't hinder you in like, in the real world, in the real life? Wait,
okay, now what you mean? Let's go therapy now. See,
here it is. I knew it was going to come at some point.
Okay, let's go therapy.
How do you take that and like finding your voice, like making it an everyday occurrence? How do you take it in making that part of your being now? Like, this is what it is.
Finding your voice in writing?
Yeah. Basically, like taking your day to day, and how you normally talk to people, and then also bringing that to your stage persona. Like, what does it take for you to realize that you need to be yourself?
Oh, that's just acceptance and comfortable. Like, I just had to get comfortable, because when I can't speak for anyone else. When I take the stage, and if I ever tried to act it out, like, it's a difference between acting out your poems or your spoken word pieces, and there's a difference between spitting that shit. Yeah. Yeah. So if I try to act it out, it's like I'm reading it, and I'm trying to be whatever it is. It's like people don't respond to that, because they're like, oh, she's reading it, versus like you spitting that shit. You spitting that shit is like, I gotta go back to that moment that when I wrote it. I gotta go back to that feeling. Yeah. Like, I gotta feel it in every intensity. Like, I have to really tap in to what put me in the place to put it in words. And so that right there is like what helps me like actually step into like acceptance and comfortability in myself. It's because it's like, you're not gonna feel how I felt unless I take it back.
Ooh, yeah.
Unless I go back, you're not gonna really understand the depth. Because then that's when I'm spitting that shit. I'm like, nah, cause the
scat did it bop skitty bop bop skitty out.
Exactly.
I felt all of that.
Yeah. And that's when the people be like,
yeah.
They be feeling it.
And you know what? In my head, I always thought about it. I'm like, man, especially when it comes to those sentimental pieces, those pieces that make people really feel. Yeah. Like, I'm like, this is a piece that you have memorized. That means you have done this over and over and over again. You bring it to like, if it's a true artist, a person that can bring it to the stage and present it like it's been presented for its first time, to where it makes them go through the emotions and everything all over again. And it's like, nigga, is you crying? Is it like, you say this all the time. Why is you crying?
Yes.
But you tap back into that emotion. That's what makes an artist right there. Somebody that can tap into that emotion and bring that feeling out to you. And it's so strange because I think about it. I'm like, is that an act? And it's like, no, that's those real feelings coming back out. I remember Preach. Shout out to Preach.
Shout out Preach.
He talked about how he goes about it, how it's like a scab, like an old wound that like he knows what's under there, and like if he wants to go ahead and tap back into those feelings, the pains from those scars, he can easily go ahead and peel back that scab.
But this is why I tell people, first of all, I'm like, I'm not one of those, and you already know this. I'm not an artist that can memorize my poems. I gotta read it. But it's like when you wrote so many, it's like when you wrote so many, it's just like, how can I remember? And I'm working on it. Public, I'm working on it.
All right,
it's coming.
She's being modest.
It's coming.
The extensiveness of her poem, the depth that her poems go into, the imagery, the personification. The metaphors that she uses in her poems, like it just
the one last night.
Oh my goodness!
Allergic to limits.
Whenever any of these get to memory, y'all just buckle the fuck up. That's all I'm saying.
I'm finna spit it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I tell people, I'm like, they're like memories. Like you said, like the scab comes open. I'm like, I know where I was. I knew who I was talking about. I knew the whole week that led up to it. Every bit of the story. I know the conversations I had with God, the prayers, the tears. I know exactly the moment where I was, what I was wearing. I'm like, every single one takes me back into that moment. And it's like, how can I remember what I wrote? Because I was just trying to get it out of me.
Get the feelings out.
Because it was like, you come to this revelation. Like for me, it's like, I'm when I write, it's like, I'm finally coming to that revelation of like, okay, God, the lesson. I hear it. I see it. I see what you've been trying to tell me this whole time. And then it's like, I'm trying to write exactly what God told me and what I told, God. And it's like, my mom always told me, because my mom did poetry. And my mom would always say when I was little, she would say, poetry is when your heart speaks. You just have to listen. Poetry is when God speaks. You just have to listen.
Ooh.
So you the two people who you not listening to the most in your life, God and yourself. And you gotta listen. And so it's like, okay, when they are both talking at the same time, I'm just like
trying to get it out.
And crying at the same time. And that's why when I call you, I'm like, I haven't read it out loud yet. How many times I call you, I'm like, I haven't heard it myself.
I don't know what it sounds like yet.
See
but come on,
we're
gonna go through these feelings together. All right, let's get it. And then after you do it, I'm like, girl, a spirit came to you and told you and gave you all of this just now. What? Like I like to take that back to Heroes, the show Heroes, way back when with everybody. Like now there's the boys and Gen V and shit. But like Heroes was like the first superhero series that came out, and there was this guy that he used to paint pictures. He used to paint the future, but the only way he could paint the futures is like once he got on heroin. He would have to do heroin, and then boom, he would blank out, and then he would paint some shit, wake up, and be like, I don't know what it is. It's fire though, but also I think it says the world's gonna end, and he was predicting the future, and so that's kind of how I feel like we as artists, we go through our emotion, our when we go through our process of writing anything, whenever something comes out of us, it seems like we're just a vessel, and then our eyes glaze over, and then boom, like the creation is there, and then we're like, yo, who
what
did
happened?
this? Yeah.
like an outer
There's
body
dust
experience.
everywhere. Yeah,
like I'm 30.
fuck is my pen on fire?
Why is my
Jesus
face so
Christ.
wet? Look
Yeah,
at all these tears.
yeah. So it's just like, oh, all right. Then when you see it, and it's like,
Whoa.
ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Can't wait till
fire.
I give this to the world. Yeah.
Somebody got to hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
hey, but so then it's not necessarily like, how do you find your voice? It's kind of like, wow, I felt that. Like, I felt like that, you know?
That's it.
Because every time I read the first time I read them, I'm like, dang, that was in me, God.
Yeah.
That was up in me?
Yeah.
I really was feeling like this. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, you have to accept yourself. Like, and my mom used to say that. My mom was like, I don't like poetry because it shows me parts of me that I'm not always ready to see.
like I was saying, it was time stamped.
Yeah.
Like the time stamped emotions that I was feeling at the time when I was writing these poems. Like all these poems are here now because of that. Like now when I go through what I go through, it helps me to actually feel better and to write about the situation. And no matter if these writings are gonna reach the stage or not, you know, some of them will, just because I'm like, the way I felt about this, I would like to express this to others because other people can feel about this as well. Let's get into
Time for a pinwheel.
it. It's time for a pinwheel.
Welcome to my house. This is a couch.
This is a couch, and this is a pinwheel break.
Get it? So I have a question for you.
Pinwheel brought to you by
Couch. Question for you. What's the hardest topic for you to write about? Like, what topic have you not wrote about because you're like, I'm not ready to go there?
Oh.
ASMR.
ASMR does work well with these mics.
Yes.
I guess what I'm going through now. Whoa.
First time hearing it out loud. Poets have this thing. I don't know. Maybe it's an everybody thing. It might not be a thing, but like there's a thing where it's like you say something and it's like, whoa, because it's your first time saying it out loud. It's your first time really admitting something.
I guess it's
And
hard
you got
for
to
me
acknowledge those things.
It's hard for me to write about hurt. Because I have pieces to where it's just like, oh, you went through some shit, you know, but it's not too many pieces that I have like that. But I'm always in that mind space to where it's just like, I want to write something, and it's in my head. It's like it's gonna be negative, and it's gonna be hella negative, but
Write it anyways.
I know I do, and I started it, but then like I flip my mind into like, let's think positive. Like I try not to.
No,
I don't want to go through it. I don't want to deal with the
there
emotions.
It is.
I know.
There it is.
I try to avoid
there
it.
It is.
Avoidance has been a big factor.
Avoidance is self-sabotage.
I've been self-sabotaging the hell out of myself lately. Just because I don't want to deal with it. Wait
a minute. Self-sabotaging the hell out of myself.
Welcome to our house.
This is a couch. Welcome to my house. Listen.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage is
me sabotaging myself. We're having a good time.
dangerous. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to say necessary.
Oh, no, I don't like it. I definitely hope it's not necessary for life. You got to sabotage yourself if you want to get out that hole.
Self-sabotage keeps you stuck.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, every time I do sabotage myself, I never get out the hole. And it's just, I'm still in this same hole.
Stuck. It's like prison.
Oh, I don't like prison.
Me neither. Not trying to go back. First time anybody ever called me sugar tits. Or sweet ass.
Was it the female guards?
No, it was men.
Oh.
Inmates, not guards, male inmates.
Male inmates.
Some sugar tits.
Oh, yeah. I had to show my asshole to the
guards.
Yeah.
On the inspection end.
Yeah. That was the first time I ever had to do that. I've been in jail many times. Many times. First time ever. I was like, isn't this a traffic stop? Do you need to look at my asshole? I didn't understand it at all. I was like, I think you just want to look at my asshole, sir. It's like this tiny
What can
man.
I do to get out of this ticket?
Bend over and cough. Move your balls, sir. Let me see it.
Wow.
Like, yo.
Oh my God, wait.
I was like, this is unnecessary. I don't think I need to be doing this.
Wait.
Protocol. Everybody does it. Do they?
Never showed mine.
You see, that's what I'm saying. And I've been on probation and everything. Never had to show my asshole to no uniformed officer. As soon as I get down here, it looks like your license is suspended. Man, got to take you in. Like, God damn, let me see your asshole. Hold on, sir. We got to make sure you ain't got to bring nothing in there. Nothing. Nope. And you know what? I showed my asshole, went to the jail cell, and they still had somebody that brought coke in there. I'm like, if we showing assholes, how he got coke in here? I don't get it. Because that's exactly where he pulled it from, the crack of his ass.
For real?
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Shared it with everybody. Except for me, I ain't want none. But I was like, yo, we know where that came from.
That's not sugar booger. That's crack sauce.
That's a good one. That's better than what I was thinking. Crack sauce.
That's not sugar boogers. That's crack sauce.
Sauce Walker. All right. Stupid rap names.
God, we can't post this.
That's perfect. This is exactly what you should post. This is yeah. People understand. Oh, y'all have a good time. Yeah, it is a good time. Like I've gotten to the part of the pinwheel where I have gotten to the last wall section. So it's either I eat the middle out.
That's what he said.
Oh, the last wall.
Either I eat the middle out. That's what he said.
That's what she said, Joe, but that's what he said. I'm going to eat the middle out. Yeah, definitely. You go ahead and eat the middle out, or you just chomp from the side, like Attack on Titan.
Nobody says that. We don't want that. Don't bite my shit.
Chomp the side. There we go. So.
Okay. Now.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage.
So.
Is it help or hurt?
It's hurt. It's very, very much so hurt. And there's no, when you self-sabotage, there's no coming back from it because you're doing it to yourself. And you know yourself. Who knows yourself better than yourself, you know?
I don't know about myself that well.
No?
I lied.
I'm about to say.
I lied. I know me.
After all these years being on Earth,
you know
you seem like you know yourself pretty well. So, how do you rectify that situation when it comes to self-sabotage and you notice that you're starting to self-sabotage? How do you fix that?
First, you have to realize why you're self-sabotaging. For the people who don't know, I'm actually a therapist by day, poet by night.
Hello.
Day and night. Coming to a stage near you. No, but yes. I dropped that.
What did you need?
We'll pick it up later.
Okay.
So, you got to find the reason, The thing is, do you want me to give you a you answer or a general answer?
Go both. Give me a you answer. Give me a you answer first.
God. Okay. A you answer?
Mm-hmm.
You try to overthink yourself out of things.
Yeah.
You try to logic your way out of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That's really good.
And as a general answer, it's actually a common thing. a lot of people try to logic their way out of feelings because it's like it's a mix of like fear and it's a mix of pain, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, if this pain is too much for me to bear, I'm going to crash out. I don't know how much of this pain I could take. And then it becomes fear because it's like, what will happen to me if it's too much? And it's fear because it's like, I don't even want to explore how much I actually can take. Let's just avoid it altogether.
Yeah. Avoidance is key in my vocabulary. I try not to deal with anything head on just because I choose not to. I prefer not to feel the feelings of it because I understand what those feelings are gonna feel like, and I don't want to go through it again.
You don't understand what those feelings are gonna feel like because you're avoiding them.
Well, you know, because I've also dealt with this.
No, you
before.
haven't.
Well, with the
no, you haven't.
I'm all over the place.
Exactly.
You know,
you're trying to logic your way out of it. Because you're like, it's going to feel like the last time. No, it may not. It may feel worse.
Yeah, you're trying to predict the future.
It may feel worse. It may not feel as bad. But you don't know. All you know is in this moment, you feel something. And instead of feeling something, you're avoiding it.
I've been trying to keep things so candid. Like,
yeah.
You know this is on the internet. And it's like,
You know what, though? You cannot heal what you refuse to reveal.
Ooh.
You're avoiding it, but you will never heal what you refuse to address.
Revel in that silence for a little bit, Kyle. Yeah, fucking life, boy. Life comes at you and it makes you. It hits you when you don't expect it or when you don't want to expect it, and it's like, all right. Deal with it now. And it's like, oh, well, bitch, we in the middle of shit. I got to deal with it now. Like,
we in the middle of this shit.
All right, yeah, that's true. You know, but a lot of, when I do come talk on these podcasts, it does open my realization to like the way of living and how things can go or how life
You're avoiding.
Yeah. Basically, so, you know.
You're avoiding.
I am. I'm trying.
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
He's gonna call me out in the midst of my try. Yeah. You know why? Because then you just start thinking in circles.
Yeah.
And then you like, what was I talking about?
Yeah, it's just about to head back to that. Everything's just about to get real confusing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just trying to logic my way out of this again.
Yeah, no. You said, let's sit in it. And then you cracked a little laughed out of it, and then tried to logic around
right back into it. You came to the same bush, my guy. Like, shit. But
how does it feel logicking around something?
Confusing?
Yeah.
Until it's not confusing anymore.
Yeah, you know why? Because insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting different outcomes.
Yeah.
You're going to feel crazy and confused doing the same thing. Logic all around the thing. Imagine being in a merry-go-round. Even if somebody is pushing you, you're going to fly off that motherfucker eventually.
If it's going too fast, yeah.
Yeah, it's going too fast. And you are literally in the middle of the merry-go-round, laying down. You the kid that's laying down like a star in between all the bars in the middle. You know what I'm talking about? And like another kid, you're pushing yourself in the middle of it. You're like, yeah, faster, so we don't have to think about that. Nigga, no.
You're going to flying off. Go too fast.
Now, what's worse, flying off the merry-go-round or dealing with what's actually making you feel something?
Well, flying off is definitely going to hurt more. I guess dealing with the feelings of it can only hurt.
You don't know how long it's gonna hurt.
Exactly. You don't know how long it's gonna hurt, and also it's not a physical hurt.
It could be. Sometimes feelings can be so intense that it can evoke physical symptoms. But here's the thing. If you feel something and you deal with it, then you feel it in that moment for however long that moment takes. There's no guaranteed timestamp for how long you feel something. But you feel it. If you get on the merry-go-round to avoid it, and you go around and around and around, and you fly off, now you definitely have to deal with some physical pain that you don't know how long it's going to be, and you still going to have to go back and feel those feels. So you doubling up.
Double up is not what you want.
I mean, it could be.
What?
Some people like it. Some people like, nah, I'll take the double up. It'll just prolong the feels.
No, I don't like to prolong the feelings. I like the feeling to be done and over with.
That's why you feel so confused. Yeah. Because you're trying to logic yourself out of it by avoiding it. But you already, the real you is like, we don't like prolonging this.
I don't want to sit in the silence.
You don't want to sit in silence?
No.
Why?
Well, the silence is nerve-wracking. I don't want to hear the thoughts that come in.
You know what happens in the silence? You meet God in the silence. Silence is not to be feared. It's been silent here this whole time.
That's true. I always try to fill the silence with noise.
It's a distraction. It's avoidance.
Yeah, it makes you actually hear the crackling of the fire when the silence is there. And it's like, that thing been doing that the whole time?
Yeah.
It has.
Silence even has a noise.
You
hear it?
The ambiance of outside.
Yeah. The whir of like.
I hope people are all on board for this right now.
Yeah. You hear the crickets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be like, man, they're having a great time. Yeah.
Welcome to my house. This is my couch. By the end of this episode, you're going to be fucking singing that. You're welcome.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Man, it's very thought-provoking, though. For people to actually see the process, somebody actually go through something and then be like, oh, that's a way to deal with it.
Why is it easier to share what you go through as an artist in your work than it is to feel what you're going through by yourself in the silence?
Oh, because when you share it with somebody else, that means somebody else can feel that, and so you don't have to feel that by yourself. Yeah, I don't want to feel this pain by myself. That's why I lash out the way I do to certain people. Like, now you made me feel stupid, so now I'm going to do something to make you feel crazy so we can feel at least similar, you know, because for some reason I don't feel as if you should be happy. No, you should feel the way I feel. And so it's like, oh, that's toxic. And, I mean, I don't think you should.
You ain't cut no brake lines. You know, that's my way to go.
Well, that's okay. That's a different feeling.
I about to say that's when you say toxic. I'm like,
Yeah,
we cutting brake lines and slipping tiny pieces of paper in a tire air loops. You know, inner loops. We don't have to cut tires these days. We can just slip a tiny piece so it just slowly leaks out all the time.
Oh,
So you keep airing it up and you just never know. They be like, oh, is there a hole in it? No, there's no hole. It's just a tiny slip of paper.
That valve stem. Oh, you fuck with that valve stem. I've had a leaky valve stem one time. You gotta take the whole tire apart just to change the valve stem out.
That's not you talk toxic is toothbrush and swirling it somewhere.
That's evil.
No, that's toxic.
Is that?
I can tell you. That ain't even my evil.
You're doing some toxic shit to this toothbrush.
And then I'm watching you brush your teeth while I'm brushing mine.
Oh, man, I swirled that thing in the toilet. I hope you catch COVID, you bitch. And it's like,
gonorrhea in the mouth. E. coli in the throat.
Fucking gunga then.
We can't post this. It's not getting posted. You can't post it.
Oh, it's a fun one.
It's pursuable by law if there's evidence.
Yeah. Evidence of trying to taint somebody's toothbrush?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, just kidding. But anyways, so yeah, no, but that making somebody feel a certain way is not toxic. I mean, I feel like that's human. I'm a therapist. I try to normalize a lot of shit. I'm like, I might not be the best therapist. Now, people don't know. I don't tell people my toxic traits in therapy. This is us on the couch.
Yeah.
In my house. But in therapy, I'm like, hey man, it's normal. If you say it, it's normal. If it comes to your mind, it's normal. If you thought of it, it's normal. It doesn't matter if anybody else has done it. If you thought of it, it's normal. Now, hurting people with no intent, you don't know them, like that's not normal. Trying to hurt yourself, not normal. Those kind of things.
So how do you rectify all that?
Rectify what?
How do you come out? How do you...
The thing is, you're angry.
Yeah,
but the underlying thing is you're angry.
So you sit and deal with it, or how do you fix that? It's only
the toxicity and the actions and things that you're coming up with in your mind and the way that you're lashing out, quote unquote, is because you are avoiding the feeling. So of course you're pushing something down. You shaking the bottle. The bottle is going to get more intense, especially once you put it in the freezer. That pressure is going to keep building. So of course you're going to have these crazy negative thoughts. Of course you're going to want to do very, very evil, toxic shit to someone. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you're going to act on them, right?
Right.
I would never cut someone's brake line.
Wink, wink.
But you think those things, and it's like, yeah, your thoughts are going to keep getting more intensified the more you're not acknowledging something.
Right.
The minute you shake a Coke, it's still bubbling in there, even if you let it sit. And you can let it sit for like 30 seconds and then open it. It's still going to everywhere.
Fizz everywhere.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you tap the can before you open it, it might spew over a little bit, but it ain't going.
Now, is that facts that works properly?
Yes, I've done that.
I mean, I've done it as well. I do it all the time now. But, I'm like, is it really settling things down on the inside?
It's making it a little less worse.
A little less worse. That's fine. A little less worse is better than all the way worse.
Swirling the toothbrushes, a little less worse than cutting the brake lines.
True that.
Yeah.
My bad. I was just trying to clean the toilet. I didn't know
you used this.
You still using this.
You use this every day?
I didn't know. Like, I was using this to clean my shoes. See, you should have said something. Change your toothbrush. That's what that means. Change your toothbrush every so often.
Yeah.
So you won't have these problems.
You know what though? People, my friends, like when they come over, like my girlfriends, and they need like a toothbrush or something or whatever, they be like, well, you be having people in your house? I be like, no, baby, I change my toothbrush regularly. I know what can happen. I know what can happen regularly every week.
Gotta change that. Gotta change
every
the
week.
toothbrushes.
Gone.
Wash your towels as well.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's the way you get over it. It's to acknowledge. Can't go over the bridge if you never pull up to it.
Or even notify that there's a bridge there.
You could be like, oh, come on, let's go over that bridge. You looking over here. What bridge?
I don't see no bridge.
What bridge?
You might not want to get to the other side.
You stay over here if you want to.
You like it over there? No.
I don't see nothing.
How you gonna get over? Give me a rope swing. Swing it over. It ain't gonna reach. All right. Okay. Well, see, it always takes a minute to do it and get into the like, all right, let's see what's going on in your psyche, Kyle. And it's like, okay. All right.
Exploring his psyche.
But yeah,
on my couch.
I definitely need it. It's always needed to just like, I get little tidbits every time I come on here for something that can help me in the future. And so if it helps me, if it can get me to a place to where it's like, no, you don't need to do this. You can always think about it this way or take it like that. Hopefully it can help somebody else. You know, I always want to say that I do this for a reason and the purpose will come eventually. I don't see it immediately, but, you know, when people tell me, I'm like, oh, that's what you saw? That's what you got out of that? Okay, good. Good. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. I shall continue.
Very well.
Yes. But we're, boom, on the dot. Look at that. That just made an hour.
Money.
An hour. That's money right there. This has been great. Did you have anything else to share?
If you focus on the pain,
Hello?
you'll continue to suffer. But if you focus on the lesson, you'll continue to grow.
Hey, there it is. Boom. Boom. I don't even know how loud that is, but yes. Clap that up for that quote. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's, you know, I'm gonna start doing some affirmations and, you know, start humming some mantras or something.
I do mantras every day. I do affirmations. Yeah. Yeah, when I wake up in the morning, I be like, anyway, everything's great. Pussy still good. Still eating cake. Wishing that a bitch would.
You just sing the daily affirmation song?
That's my daily. That's my affirmation. I'm like, they can't get the hood out of me.
I love
Lately,
it.
I feel like it's me versus me.
You swear.
Every day, I be like,
From afar, you swear there wouldn't be any hood in her at all. It's like, no way. And you get up close and be like, oh, yeah. That's
there it is.
Yes.
That's straight from the.
Oh, where your cold cups at? All right.
Anyway, y'all can catch us next time at my house on the couch. At my house on the
This
couch.
is going to be a weekly segment that needs to happen for people to go ahead and just but release and get all of the bad energy and juju out of there.
Yeah.
You come in and sit with us on the couch at her house for a little bit while we let you release and give you podcast therapy.
Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram at Heart for Caden.
There
That's
it is.
Heart, the number 4, Caden. I go by Poetic Journey. If you see me on the stage, give me a holler. If you see me in person and you want to talk about therapy, give me $1. But I got you.
That's nice on the spot. I like that.
All aspects.
Hell yeah.
But don't ask me about wine beer.
Oh, these wine beers. They
It's
did us justice.
A time, baby.
I very much enjoyed.
A
So,
time.
this has been Tell Me a Joke, the Guideline and Chasing a Dream. I have been your host, Maniacal, Menace. Kyle Smith said the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And until next time, keep dreaming, jokers. Woohoo! I'm glad that this